Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, let's talk a little bit more about the current strategy for the Cherry Blossom Evil Spirit wind element. So since the boss is wind, fire characters are going to shine right here. So we got the Livia, Loan, Leatrice, those are going to be the strong ones. So the boss only has one weak spot as you can see right here. And one important thing is the boss is going to have a couple of requirements to be able to activate this particular thing. He has 3 buffs that you want to take advantage of. You want to activate them in the correct order. And then the last one, this one I will not be able to showcase to you because this particular one is going to require some of your characters to do a stats weakening. Like you gotta decrease the boss's stats either in defense or attack decrease or whatever, right? So characters like Rubia are going to be strong in this case. Now if you have Rubia, you can consider doing that, but in this particular showcase, I'm not going to use my Rubia because my Rubia is not really that invested, right? So I'm going to use Hikage instead because the boss don't really have any defense and magic resist, so I don't really see the point as well. But feel free to experiment with it a little bit, right? This is going to be a level 9 boss. I will show you guys my strategy and then you guys can basically try to configure things accordingly. Alright, so let's go with the first one. We got the physical team going in. Now I will turn off my face cam so you guys can see everything in accordance. Now the boss will have 3 buffs. The first skill is going to be this one. This is going to basically, you can see, for the main target, increase property damage by 200% for 10 turns. So you want this to be applied to your Leatrice. And then later on, the boss has one more skill that increase your damage dealt by 200% for 4 turns. And then last but not least, the boss has one condition right here, where if you do 10 chain, the boss will hit you and increase your damage deal again. Your damage deal amplified, but this one only lasts for 2 turns. So you don't want to activate this one first. You want to activate the first 2 first and this one later, because this one lasts the least amount of turn, right? So you want to set it up in accordance so that you can use your strongest character, in this case, Maid Rubia, alright? So the first turn, we're just going to go with this. Try not to do any chain. Don't do 10 chain yet. Everybody just going to single hit, single hit, single hit. We can do this for our Leatrice. Alright, we're just going to go with this particular costume. Now, my Leatrice is, again, not insanely invested. She is more invested than my Rubia for sure, right? So I will show you guys my gears later. I'm too lazy to swap gears around. Boom. Okay. So we got hit right there. So Leatrice basically received this particular buff, as you can see. Now the second buff is going to be this one. Now we want to position Leatrice right here. Make sure Leatrice is the main target. So right there is the place for you to do that. So only Leatrice and Zenith will get hit in this case. So we're gonna go with the second Libertas buff. Zenith is gonna go here, hit. We don't have to do anything. But Catgirl Ares, Ares, you can use this particular one maybe if you want. And then we're gonna go with the maid costume. Again, my maid costume is +4. Alright. If you have a +5 Rubia, you are going to do even more damage than mine, right? So hopefully you guys can do that. Boom. So this is a +4. Did I say Rubia? I mean Leatrice. If you have a +5 Leatrice. My Leatrice, two costumes is +5. The maid one, the strongest one, is not. Okay, now we want to apply 10 chain right here. Move Leatrice right here. Okay. So Libertar, this one, this one, this one. Now we can go all in. Okay. So all in. So we are going to show no mercy, stack as much chain as possible. Now, do you need Catgirl Ares? She does apply weakening to that one particular slot, but I don't think you really need her. If you want to, she can obviously be replaced with another alternative is Rafina, Game Club Rafina, and then you can also try the Blade, right? The Blade can also apply. If you guys got Blade, the most recent costume, can also apply what stats? I mean, not stats weakening, but her job is to apply this particular one, right? The vulnerability of physical, so amplify your damage. Or you can also use Rafitia right here if you want to, because pair with Hikage, you can stack a lot of damage, right? So we're gonna go in with Zenith right here, Hikage, and then go with this, and then now we're gonna go with Maid. Again, this is going to be our highest dealing damage. So I'm gonna put here, I like Zenith because she just applies focus fire. Everyone else can be positioned. Oh, wait, a little bit of mistake right there. So what you want to do instead, you want to let Zenith go first, so that everybody can hit that particular slot, right? Just a small nitpick, right? Now, is it very crucial for your Liberta to be hitting that weak spot? Probably not. But you know what? Any extra chain matters. So that's what we're gonna go with. Boom. Okay, as you can see, that's how much my Maid Leatrice could do. A +4 Maid Leatrice, mind you. Okay, so this part, unfortunately, I cannot activate this one. This one is going to require you to do weakening. Alright, that means you are applying some sort of stats weakening. You can use Rubia for that particular one, I guess. But I will not be able to showcase that, unfortunately. So I am going to go with this instead. Get back a little bit more SP. Okay, and boom. Do as much chain as we can. So the magic team is going to come out next. Okay, that's as much damage as I can do. Alright, so this is where my magic team comes out, and we're gonna try to apply the same thing. So what we're gonna do is, this one is a bit tricky, right? So my strongest costume is gonna be the Bunny Loan. It's going to be this particular one. We're gonna set it up for later, so that we can get everyone to move in accordance to all of these, let's see. Yeah, to all of these relevant buffs that will be going on later. So for now, Helena, we're just gonna hit the boss for the time being, right? So what is going to happen is the same setup right here. So Raphithia, I know this sounds crazy, but we are not going to do anything yet, alright, for the first turn, because I really need this SP to be out later. So if I use this right now, what's going to happen is I won't have this for later. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Later is turn 15, alright? I want to have Raphithia's that particular costume to be available in the turn 15. Alright, so Celia don't really need to do anything just yet. Same goes for Livia. I guess Loan don't really need to do anything for now. Alright, we're just setting up things because you know you don't want your characters to move just yet or do anything just yet, right? Turn 11, 13, 15. Okay. So we're just gonna go with this. Boom. Bam. Okay, remember we are setting up. Our purpose is just to set up for now. Just set up. Okay. Bam. So Loan gets the... remember Loan needs to be positioned here. She's our main DPS. So now Loan position here. Okay. And now we move everybody a little bit back. Okay, just chill a bit. Just chill a bit. Move her there. We're gonna move Celia a little bit back. So this is the important part, right? So why is this important? Remember, do not stack 10 chain yet. Okay? Do not stack 10 chain yet. We are going to do this for now. Okay? So the chain is going to come later. But now we are still setting up. We are still setting up for now. I know this is going to be crazy, but don't use anything for Celia for now, because we need the SP for later. Okay, turn 15 is where we are going to need the SP, so for now we are just setting up. I don't think you can use Livia because there will be too much chain. Alright, because with this, would that be too much? Yeah, it might actually be too much. Let me see. Alright, this one, the setup is very, very important. So very, very peculiar and particular. Bunny, Celia right there. Oh no, that's 12 chain. Okay, we definitely messed something up. Remember, do not do more than 10 chain. So I guess we don't use Raphithia's that particular skill, because that is going to cause a lot of drama. We don't want any drama, alright? No 10 chain yet. Okay. Boom. 7 chain. 9 chain. Just nice, just nice. Okay, alright. So now we can do as much chain as we want. Okay? So we're gonna position her in the middle. This is the part where we are going to do this. We're also going to do this. Alright? So Celia, don't use that one first. Use this one for now. Livia is gonna go with this particular one. and then we're gonna have Loan with this particular one. We're gonna save Bunny Loan for later. Alright, it's gonna be very, very expensive, but that's why we have 2 of these SP to give us back the SP chain. And let me see, is the positioning correct? So this is this. Okay. So hopefully now we can stack as much chain as we can. Okay. Alright. Okay, decent damage right there, alright. Decent damage. But this is where all the damage comes in. Okay. So we are going to go all in. So we reserve our stronger Celia costume. We reserve our Livia as well. It's better Livia to be here or here. Actually, like, it doesn't really matter. As long as you hit the weak spot, that's all that matters. Loan. Wait, I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Here I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Loan is better to be positioned in the right, apparently, right? Because we got 6 spots. And remember, Loan, the more spots you have, or you can position yourself, the better it is. So now, okay, a lot of minus SP from the boss, which is going to be a little bit annoying, right? So that means we do want to position what's her name? Helena right there. Okay, let's position my characters a little bit more back. Alright, we don't want to get too much hit of this. This is a little bit. Rafitia can be here. No, Rafitia cannot be there because Loan needs to be on the right. Okay, bear with me a little bit. So this is the best that I can do. Okay, so Olivia is going to go to the middle and hit this particular tile. Celia here, Bunny Loan here. Alright, let's see how much damage this will do. I bet it would do like 200 million. Should be at least 200 million. Okay. Alright. 29 chain. Oh, 300 million. Oh, wait. I didn't know I have weakening. Who has weakening? Oh, I forgot. Celia has reduced attack for weakening right there. So we get to last 1 more turn. Okay. I completely have forgotten about that. Okay. In that case, we are back to setting it up. Alright, I thought like... Yeah, this is a level 9 boss. And you know what? That damage was insane. That's all I got. That particular damage that we just... So minus 3 SP here, right? Minus 3 SP here. Not that big of a deal. Actually, you know what, guys? I have been doing it wrong. So why am I putting my Livia there when I can only get minus 2 SP? Remember, the more characters that got hit, the worse it's gonna be because we want to get the minus SP. So this is going to be a better setup. So position Olivia a little bit to the to the right in that case. I mean to the left. Yeah, level 10 is possible for sure. Again, Loan, very, very strong. Crazy, insane damage right there. I guess we just go with the chain for this particular one. But we're not gonna have enough SP sadly, right? So you can notice SP is a problem. Loan is really expensive. Really, she is really, really expensive. I guess it makes more sense for her to be a priority in this case. Does she still have all the buff? She has some of the buff still, right? But if I'm only going to attack just one time, I guess I'm just gonna go with crit damage. Yup, it's a very expensive team, but hey, this is good enough, I guess. Okay, barely could beat level 9. I feel like if I got mid Leatrice, definitely I would be able to do it if I got mid Leatrice at +5, right? So let's show you guys my damage statistics. Obviously, Loen is going to be the one that did the most damage, right, in this particular case. Mid Leatrice right here, alright, for 70 million, Raw Death Star Leatrice 67, Last Hope Loen 65, and of course, a bunch of these others can be improved a little bit more. Yeah, I will try to see if I can configure it to try to beat level 9. I think it's very, very close, and there's definitely going to be a strat that, you know, I can try to see what things to push. I'll check my gears and stuff. Speaking of gears, I probably don't have the best gears right now, but let me show you guys my main DPS, alright? That's going to be the important one. For Leatrice, I think this can be improved. I only got 600% crit damage, right? So I think Leatrice one can be improved. You can see I'm having Monster Guard 3, you know, Radiant Wisdom 3, Venomous Touch 3, God Kings, all of these are 3, alright? I don't have 4 on her. I need to like reorganize the inventory. There's some gears here and there, but Loen I think has better gears. Loen has... Okay, this one is fine, I guess, right? So this one is a 4, but there's a crit rate there which I don't really need. This one's also a 3, right? This one is also a 3. Yeah, why is it CCB? Yeah, maybe I should improve this a little bit more. You know what? I could improve this and try to get it better actually. This enhancement is a bit bad. So definitely I'll try to work on that. So maybe that will be enough. Maybe this is enough. Alright, I now got a little bit more magic attack %. I don't know if that's enough to push my Loen's damage. But yeah, I'll try to configure something else. But hey, that is the strategy if you guys are trying to tackle this particular boss. Let me know what you guys think. What are you guys using? Alright, so I will try to get it to level 10. And that will get it down to half HP. So yeah, subscribe, give this video a like. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we're gonna have the live stream for Brown Dust 2 for the official channel. So make sure you guys stay tuned on that. So we'll see what's happening right there. Alright, so with that being said, have a nice day. Goodbye.